So look here though. You want to be on camera, or we're gonna do this one without the video?
This one without the video, man.
All right. I have to get your consent. Sign the paper right there. All right. We got my boy Shaq in the building. You know what I'm saying? On the Let's Talk podcast. All right. How your day going, man?
Man, so far so good. I can't call it. Everything good. You know, everything happening the way it's supposed to.
There you go. So you just living, huh? Living your best life?
I don't know about the best life. I strive for the best life, but it's a good life. I like to say that pretty good.
All right, so we're gonna kick it off like this. I got 10 questions.
What's up?
If you don't want to answer, the safe word is no noise.
All right.
All right, I'm not making you answer nothing.
All right.
So, all right, first question, man. Who is Shaq? Using 3 words, describe Shaq.
3 words. I would say, first off, loving.
Okay.
Hardworking. That's 2 words, but we're gonna use it as one.
Okay, I got you.
That's another one. Morals.
Morals. All right. So out of all 3 of them words, which one is your favorite that you just used?
I'll probably say morals. I mean, everybody got their own morals, right? And whatever you believe, I feel like you should stand firm on it. Whatever it is, whatever that got to be, that's going to be different for everybody.
Okay.
But for whatever you believe, you just got to stand strong on your morals. Have some type of code. You can't just be blown in the wind.
All right, good ounce. So number 2, man, what keeps you above grind?
I had to say, really my family, man. Like, my family, I mean, early on, before I had my own family, it would just be like, friends, I mean, my brothers and sisters and, that type of family. But before I had my own family, wife and kids,
There you go.
I think that keep me just, I don't know, motivation. I was on the grind before. I was really trying to be, I went to college, I was really trying to be a pro athlete. So the grind really keep me going. Having something to work for, and that could change, but, just always having something to work for.
Okay, all right, good answer, man. So number 3, who is your go-to person coming up?
Go-to person in what aspect? What you mean?
However you take that. Who is your go-to person coming up? It ain't a right or wrong answer. It's just however you take that. Who you ran to when you was crying? Who you went to for guidance? Like, however you want to explain it. Yeah.
I mean, I would have to say, like, that's a tricky question, because I had a couple people in my life that I could lean on for support, but honestly, as a black man, you kind of, it might be wrong, but you kind of keep all that shit in growing up. You don't really go. Can I curse on here?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
we call it speaking. You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
you good.
You kind of keep all that shit in. You don't really run. I don't want to say run, but you don't really go to people for about certain stuff that you feeling inside. But I had a couple people like my coaches, some of my uncles and stuff. It was a number of people. I can't say just one go-to.
Correct. So they still living. So you said coaches. Let's just take one of your coaches.
Yeah.
They still living?
Yeah.
That would be my number 4 question. They still living?
Yeah, they still living.
Okay, so number 5, if you can call them with one conversation, what would that conversation be about?
Hey, that's a funny thing that you just asked, because I just recently, and I hadn't talked to him in a couple years. I think this is a high school coach, so I graduated high school about 15 years ago. But
about 15? That's the 70s, ain't it?
Hell nah, man. I ain't that
Come
old.
on, bro. I got you.
Yeah, about 15 years ago, I graduated high school. We kept in contact every couple, years throughout.
True.
Since then.
Okay.
But I just recently called him, and that conversation, because that one coach, he did kind of help me get into college and stuff like that. He filled out a lot of the paperwork for me and all that stuff. So
do you care to say his name on here?
I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say his name.
Give him a nickname so I can use it. What y'all called him when he was treating y'all wrong on the field?
Nah, we just call Coach L, man. Just Coach L.
So man. You telling me Coach L cheated for you to get in college?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, I'm just
I
making
said he
sure.
helped me fill out some of the paperwork. He
Oh.
helped me fill out the paperwork. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
ain't no, ain't
all right.
nah,
Coach
ain't
L
no
did
deal,
not
nah.
cheat.
Nah.
Okay, he didn't do the test for you.
Nah, I ain't do none of that.
Okay,
you
I
can't do
got
that, man.
You can't?
Nah.
Oh, I thought if you was good in sports, you can get somebody to do all the tests, and you just play sports.
Maybe in college, but getting to college, nah.
It ain't going like that. Maybe just at my school. I ain't gonna say what school I went to, but maybe at my school. All right, number 6. Who do you affect if you weren't here no more? Who do that affect?
Well, the first person I'm gonna say is my sons. That's gonna affect them. My wife. Honestly, I think it will affect a lot of people. Not like I don't think they wouldn't be able to carry on, but it's a few people that I feel like is close to me in my circle
Okay.
that it would affect. Yeah.
All right. So number 7 gonna pick it back off of 6. All right. First name when the first thing you said was your sons.
Right.
All right. So if you had one more message to tell your sons before you go, you ain't gotta be dead. Just before you go, what would you tell them?
Hey man, this might be that might be a long message, but I'm gonna condense it for interview purposes.
Well, hold on now. You at a hood podcast. What condense mean?
I'm a paraphrase. I'm gonna break it down. I
There
want to
you
give
go.
you a summary.
I
man.
know what
It's
it
a
meant,
summary.
but on this show we like to give people new words they may not use.
Oh
but
yeah, nah.
yes, sir.
My message would be to him. You know, don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do nothing, and whatever that you want out of life, you go get it. You know,
Okay.
don't let anybody stop you or stand in your way. If you want to go do something and you got barriers, move around it. All right, maybe you have to go a different direction, but don't never give up on what you want to do. Don't let nobody tell you what you should be doing. You got to find those answers for yourself.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, so number 8. This ain't my number 8 question, but I'm gonna throw it between 7 and 8. All right, you say your son.
Yeah.
How, if you care, how old is your son?
One,
the oldest then.
4, and then 1.
All right, so the 4-year-old, you think the 4-year-old Shaq or the 4-year-old son was the worst? When the baddest? I ain't gonna say the worst. Who's bad? Who's better coming up? You at 4 or your son now at 4?
Hey, I don't really remember too much, but from what I hear, they said I was bad. I was active, I guess. It probably was me. I had to say that because my kids is well behaved now.
Okay, hey, come on, man. On this show, we don't do no faking now.
Nah,
so you trying to say you a great
kids,
parent?
They good
Oh,
kids.
they were just good.
They good kids.
Or you raised them to be good. That's what I'm going at.
Nah,
you good parent because if you got good kids, do that make you have good parents?
No.
Oh, they don't come together.
That don't always mean that.
Okay.
That don't always mean that.
All right, good answer. Good answer. All right, so now we at number 8. One thing you would change about yourself. If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
Shit, I guess I would take some of that advice I get on my son. Like, you know, right now I'm doing a job. Oh shit.
You good.
Right now I'm doing a job that take care of the family and everything, but I didn't really chase my dreams the way I wanted to or continue to do it.
Okay.
So I said I would take that advice if I was doing something different. And maybe I will, later on. But right now, we just maintain it. We maintain it right now.
Okay, I like that. So number 9, one person you haven't talked to in the last year. You haven't talked to.
One person that I would be happy to talk to.
No, you haven't talked to. You ain't reached out. You ain't sent no text. You ain't talked to him on Facebook. One person you should have been talking to, but you haven't talked to in the last year. You ain't got to use their real name. You can use a nickname if it's that person. Family member. I prefer to be a family member. Yeah, that you ain't talked to. It ain't got to be a year. It could be 6 months. We ain't talked to in a minute.
It probably be, probably my brother. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
Okay. All right, y'all beefing or anything?
Nah, ain't no beef. Ain't really no beef. He got into a situation with the law.
Okay.
He did some things. Nothing to me, but he had different things. Our life just kind of went in 2 different directions.
Oh,
keep the content like that.
okay. So your brother. All right, my number 10 question. Before we end this podcast today or this conversation, can you call your brother and tell him you love him?
Yeah, I can call him. I can do that.
Well, could you do it on the show? You ain't gotta have a conversation with him. Just call him. If you pick up, you pick up. If not, just let him
I
know.
don't think he'll pick up.
When we ain't gonna let you slide. Text your brother and say I love you. You ain't gotta tell him why you texting him. Just do it.
Do that.
All right, say no more. I wish y'all could see it. He doing it. He picking up the phone. He doing it. Show all about love, man. So what you think about your first episode?
It was different. It was shorter. I thought it'd be longer.
Yeah, I can't judge.
I thought we had some music, some
Well,
yak.
we ain't gonna tell people where we at for real right now. But you know, next time this the pre-show. You know what I'm saying? The pre-game. You say you play sports, this the pre-game. Well, yeah, man, you got your boy. Hey, he texted him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna reach out, man. We bringing people together, but I got my boy Shaq. Appreciate you, man. Let's talk podcast. Go ahead, tell the people what you got going on in life, man. The show over with. This the credits. Tell them what you got going on, or what you know.
So, right now I'm just working and grinding all that. I'm really trying to do some research right now on other streams of income. So I ain't really been putting too much money in that, but just looking at different things. Other than that, I just be kicking it, man. I just be being good.
So you said that screen incomes? I missed what you said. You said other what?
Other streams of income. Yeah,
Oh! I thought you said at screen incomes. I was gonna say, so you ready to go pick something up? Oh, okay. That was at screen. Okay. Alright, okay then. But hey, shout out anybody you want to shout out, man. The mic is yours. The flow is yours. Anybody you want to shout out, man. Shout out the boss man, cause we on lunch break and he peeking in. But we chilling, we on lunch break. Shout out the boss man. He up next, man. Got one of the bosses who's gonna get the next one. I appreciate you again, Shaq. And the biggest boss is here.
Hey, the best looking guy in the facility right here, Mr. Sosa.
Hey, y'all heard it, man. The best looking guy. He lied to me in my face, but we out of here. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna take long.